Hi, in this free drum lesson I thought we'd take a look at the rather cool chorus drum beat from the song The Kill by 30 Seconds to Mars, drummed by Shannon Leto, or Shannon Leto, or I'm not quite sure how to pronounce his surname, so forgive me. Before we start, you can download the free music for this lesson from my website. Just follow the link beneath this video and you'll be taken straight to the site where you can find the music for this. One more thing to explain to you is the time signature. I've written this example, the whole song, and this drum fill as using the time signature 12/8. You could also write it as 4/4 and simply use eighth note triplets, but I've written it as 12/8. All that means is that there are 4 groups of 3 notes to every bar. So you could think of it as 4 beats, if you like, 4 blocks of beats, and each block or beat is split up into 3 more notes. So you feel it you feel it as threes. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. You can count it 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, or you can count it 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. And I've written it at 12/8, so we're going to count it 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's just a little bit easier, I think, to follow. So like I say, you feel it in groups of 3, hence the sort of slinky feel to it. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and that's the tempo of the song. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So when you look at the music, you see 4 groups of 3, and you could think of each block as you wouldn't call it a beat of the bar, but you could think of it as a beat of the bar. Like beat 1 is the first block of 3, beat 2 is the second block of 3, etc., etc. So our right hand is going to be playing up on the crash cymbal, all 12 notes. By the way, that's why it's called 12/8, because there are 12 eighth notes in the bar, 4 times 3, 12 notes, 12 eighth notes. So we're playing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 up here on the crash cymbal, whichever one you like, all the way through. And we're just looking at we're just focusing on the bass drum and snare drum. What's the bass drum and snare drum doing? And we've either got notes falling with the crash cymbal or in between the crash cymbal. And any notes that fall in between the crash cymbal are going to be counted as an and. So we can count 1 2 3 1 2 3, and with the ands included, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3, and the ands in between each beat, 1 2 3 1 2 3. Excuse me. So the first bass drum comes down on beat 1. 1, we're going to hit 2 on the crash cymbal, and then we've got 2 more bass drums falling on the and of 2 and the and of 3. So 1 2 and 3 and 1 2 and 3 and. And remember to maintain the steady pulse of that right hand all the way through. That's going to be keeping your time for you. You'll be lining up the bass drum and snare drum according to where the right hand is. So if this is keeping steady, then you can be pretty sure your bass drum and snare drum are coming down in the right place. So again, 1 2 and 3 and. Beat 2, or block 2 of the bar, we have 2 snare drums coming down with the crash cymbal and 1 bass drum coming down with the crash cymbal. So snare drum on 1, snare drum on 2, bass drum on 3. That's how I've written it above the music, the counting. We've got another 1 2 3 written. So we got 1 2 3, 2 snare drums and 1 bass drum. 1 2 3. So up to that point we get 1 2 and 3 and 1 2 3. Let me try that again for you. 1 2 and 3 and 1 2 3. Okay, second half of the bar, the next block of 3 notes, we've got exactly the same as the first block of 3 notes, i.e. we've got bass drum on 1, bass drum on the and of 2, and the bass drum on the and of 3. So 1 2 and 3 and 1 2 and 3 and again, same as the first block of the bar. Then we got a cool idea. For the last block of 3 at the end of the bar, we have snare drum on 1, and then we have 2 bass drums starting with the first crash cymbal, well, starting with the second crash cymbal. So 2 and. First bass drum comes down with 2 with the crash, second bass drum comes down on the and of 2 in between the 2 crash cymbals before the last snare drum on 3. So we get snare drum on 1, 2 ands on the bass drum, and then a snare drum on 3. 1 2 and 3. 1 2 and 3. 1 2 and 3, like that. So let me try the second half of the bar slowly for you. 1 2 and 3 and 1 2 and 3. 1 2 and 3 and 1 2 and 3. Like that. Now, when you speed this up, you might find that bass drum quite difficult to play at a fast tempo. You're playing two notes quite close to each other, relatively fast. So you can use double bass drum pedal if you like. He's up on the crash cymbal for this section, so you could be using a double bass drum pedal if you have one. Otherwise, it's just going to encourage you to work on your single bass drum foot, which is obviously a great thing. Helps you out in so many other songs as well. So let me now play for you the whole bar slowly. Listen out for that to and at the end as well on the bass drum. But it won't sound very fast at this tempo. Here we go. Let me count myself in. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Without my annoying voice counting over the top. A little bit faster now. Let me count myself in again. 1, 2, 3. And a bit faster still. And of course with the double bass drum if you like, gives it more power. So there you go, an awesome 12/8 style drum beat. I guess to play up to speed, you're going to want to work on your single bass drum foot. If you've already got that down, then it shouldn't be a problem for you. So I hope that was fun, and I'll see you next time. Oh, one more thing quickly before I go, just in case I didn't mention it or make it clear in the video. The chorus drum beat we've just learned is the main drum beat of the song. Shannon does actually improvise with the beat quite a bit and adds extra bass drum notes and extra snare drum notes in, so changes it quite a lot. But he always comes back to this main drum beat, this one bar pattern we've learned in this video. So when you play along to the song, you might be aware that you're playing the beat we've learned in this video, but he's playing something different occasionally. It's because he's improvising and because I can obviously cover all the different variations in this one video. So just to be aware that this is the drum beat he plays the majority of the time, not the only drum beat he plays in the chorus.